Doing art is fundamental to a lot of people. But why do it? Why bother? Why break the monotony? Why break the excitement? There's no obvious gain. The majority of people who make art are never going to see significant amounts of income. They're never going to see a lot of people viewing their work. They're never going to have a lot of commentary. And yet they're prepared to put themselves out and show themselves up. So whereas most people hide behind barriers and pretenses and titles and names and uniforms or arrangements, artists expose themselves and show themselves up. It's a stupid thing to do. And somebody said that all artists are like village idiots who are only saved from a stoning because they have some semblance of skill that other people don't possess, and that the appreciation of that skill, or at least a recognition that there is something that looks like a skill, is enough to stop the rocks being held on their heads. So why do it? I mean, why not just carry on like everybody else and be normal and not be an artist? So why do art? I don't know what the answer to that question is. I'm not sure that it's a question that is capable of being answered. It is no different to anything other that just that it is. Now, why is it important is a more interesting question, and it's important because there is this compulsion, there is this delicate need to do, this very sort of vulnerable bubble that at any point can be burst by maltreatment or misrepresentation. And I therefore think that it's important to at least understand what it is that we're dealing with, because it is constantly under attack. It's always at the point of being burst, and it's always at the point of being exploited. Not quite sure who exploits who, but certainly there is exploitation, and there's consumerization or commoditization. So I think it's important to, somewhere in our existence, there needs to be some rallying cry that says that this is an important thing, it's an important issue, it's an important concept. I think it's a concept that's been overtaken over the years by philosophers and thinkers and cultural commentaries and blah blah. But I think art is important because it's important to so many people, so therefore it must have some importance. It's certainly important to me, and therefore I feel that that explaining, expressing, and trying to articulate what art and being an artist means or doesn't mean becomes quite an important issue, even if it can't be articulated in conventional terms. And I do not accept the argument that says that artists aren't very good at explaining and that they explain through their art, because it's really difficult to work it out just by looking at an artwork. So I think there's a complex issue and it deserves dialogue. So that's what the objective behind this post is. Thank you.